Welcome back. We've been talking about the environment a lot on NDTV just for the last few months, and that's because that is really one of the most pressing concerns at the moment. And for the last week or so, we've been talking about India's dying beaches and some of the damage that's been done to our coastline. Tonight, we take a look at the mangrove forests of Gujarat and why they are under threat.
Gujarat, the state which has India's longest coastline, home to one of the country's largest ports and special economic zones, one which will occupy over 60 kilometers of the coast. This is the stark reality of what's happening here in Gujarat at one of India's largest ports. Hundreds and hundreds of mangroves hacked with complete disregard and apathy in a highly eco-sensitive and protected zone. This strip of land was originally part of the port plan, but later dropped because of mangroves. A crucial cover that protects the coast from erosion and storms. An example of how much of the development on our coasts takes place haphazardly. Unlike in the West, where port projects are based on environment studies, and rights of coastal communities is respected. Ironically, 20 years ago, India came out with a forward-looking policy, Coastal Regulation Zones or CRZs. But since then, the CRZ policy has undergone 21 changes, effectively diluting it. So now, rural land 200 meters from the sea is no longer a no-development zone. Now, storage facilities for LNG and petrochemicals are allowed. The Environmental Clearance Authority for Ports was also transferred from the Ministry of Forests to the Ministry of Surface Transport and Shipping. A conflict of interest since the regulator and the regulated became the same. Here at the Mundra Port, a top government forest official had warned against the damage to the coast. In a 2006 report, H.S. Singh used satellite pictures to issue this warning. He said the Adani private port and other projects pose a threat to mangroves. Controversy regarding the gradual and smooth destruction of mangroves near Mundra was raised again and again.
कोस्टल लाइन पे जो मैंग्रोव है तो वो पहले क्रीक को ब्लॉक किया जाता है. क्रीक को ब्लॉक करने के बाद वो जो पानी बंद हो जाता है तो ऑटोमेटिकली मैंग्रोव खत्म होने लगते हैं. फिर गवर्नमेंट को बोलते हैं कि आपकी अनसर्वेड जमीन यहाँ पे वेस्टलैंड पड़ी हुई है तो वो हमको दीजिए.
Allegations the Adani group has denied in the past, but the worst hit over 10,000 fishermen. Today, with the coastal belt sold to the port, their livelihood gone.
हम तो मच्छी मारे, मच्छी खावे और मच्छी पिए, बस हमारा कुछ नहीं चाहिए. हमको दरिया और किनारा चाहिए.
लेकिन खुशी और जो उद्योगपति है उनके लिए, हमारे जो गरीब आदमी है उनके लिए सरकार को देखना ही पड़ेगा एक दिन. हम तो आगे जाके लड़ेंगे और मरेंगे, छोड़ने वाला नहीं हूँ.
Core of that battle, perhaps already lost. In Mundra with camera person Rajendra Thale, Tejas Mehta for NDTV.